Hi, I'm Rick Miles. I'm your Idaho potato representative. I was just cooking up some French fries made from Idaho potatoes and thought you might be interested to learn some things about where they come from. Having said that, I'd like to share with you some things about Idaho potatoes. Seed potatoes are grown in atmospherically controlled greenhouses to protect the plants from airborne diseases and insect infestation. This protection is necessary since it can take 3 or 4 generations to prepare the amount of seed to grow the potatoes that are sold in the marketplace. The plants grown here will produce several hundred pounds of seed potatoes which will be stored until spring. In the spring, seed potatoes are cut into seed pieces, planted in the fields, and harvested in the fall. As this process is repeated for 2 or 3 years, the several hundred pounds of seed potatoes become the thousands of pounds of certified seed planted by commercial growers. Certified seed potatoes are prepared in mid-April and are planted in the fields in late April through the middle of May. The fields are prepared prior to planting. Nutrients are added to the soil either before or while the seed potatoes are planted. The seed is brought by trucks to the fields and loaded into planters, where multiple rows of plants are planted at once. Some planter equipment can plant 6 or 8 rows at a time, while others can plant many more rows with the single pass of a tractor. As soon as the seed is planted, the seed is irrigated to allow it to germinate and begin to grow. It takes 2 or 3 weeks for the seed piece to sprout and emerge through the ground. As soon as the seed is planted, the seed is irrigated to allow it to germinate and begin to grow. The seed needs water to cause the seed to germinate, but too much water can cause the seed piece to deteriorate before it germinates. Having just the right amount of water is critical throughout the growing season. Idaho potatoes benefit from the nutrient-rich waters pumped from the Snake River aquifer. The warm days and cool nights, together with the nutrient-rich volcanic soil, makes the Idaho potato ideal for French fries. These ideal growing conditions produce ideal potato solids, which make a better fry. The growing season proceeds through June, July, August, and September. Harvesting Idaho potatoes starts in September and finishes in mid-October. Potatoes are harvested in the fields by huge potato diggers and are then transported to the storage area on trucks. The potatoes are unloaded onto conveyors where they are cleaned and sorted before going into storage. After this initial process, they are placed into large storage buildings by going up and over potato pilers, some of which are remote controlled. They are stacked into terrace layers to keep them from rolling to the bottom of the stack, which helps to prevent bruising. Throughout the harvest and packing process, the potatoes are handled gently to protect them from damage. Potato storage buildings come in many different shapes and sizes. The ones shown here hold 8 million pounds of potatoes, or 80,000 hundredweight. These storage facilities have computerized environmental controls to maintain proper levels of humidity and temperature and preserve condition for prolonged shelf life. Shipping of Idaho potatoes from these storage facilities will occur September through August of the following season. Idaho potatoes are taken out of storage starting in late October. The machine that scoops up the potatoes is called a spudnik. The nose goes into the pile of potatoes, and a belt in front of the machine gathers the potatoes and sends them into the truck. This process is similar to how the potatoes were put in during harvest. They are loaded onto semi-trucks and delivered to the packing warehouses so they can be graded and sized. Samples are taken from each load to examine the potatoes for defects such as bruising, greening, and shape. Quality control is important to assure that Idaho potatoes meet the highest standards that our customers expect. They deserve the very best. All potatoes are inspected multiple times to ensure highest quality standards. This includes an inspection by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. After the potatoes are graded, they are bagged, palletized, and staged for loading on the trucks. So here you have it, the growing, harvesting, shipping, and packing of Idaho potatoes from start to finish. We hope you've enjoyed learning more about Idaho potatoes. For more information about what you have seen here, contact us at 208-745-9359. We look forward to hearing from you.